Hey guys, Corey from the Gorilla Pit Training, Nutrition and Lifestyle, and welcome to today's episode of the Daily Pit. What we're going to talk about today, guys, is the perfect amount of meals per day. Alright, so how many times should we be eating to get the right fuel amount in? Now look, the true answer to this is the best meal plan is the one you can stick to. Alright, there is no point in me telling you that you have to eat 6 meals a day if you can only eat 3 times. Okay, because that 6 meal a day meal plan is now rendered useless. So the best amount of meals to eat per day is what you can handle. Now there are going to be benefits, okay? There's going to be pros and cons to eating a certain amount of foods per day or a certain amount of meals per day. So I'll run you through these and then you can start to make a decision on what's going to be best suited for you. And if you can maybe squeeze in an extra meal, or if you do need to maybe take one out depending on where you're at. Okay, so things that we want to look at, guys. We want to look at the rate of protein synthesis, so how fast it turns over to keep our body in an anabolic state. So guys, protein synthesis occurs every 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so that's a turnover rate. So if we're going longer than that 3 to 4 hours, then we're going, slightly into a catabolic state. So we want to try and stay as anabolic as possible, leaving that light switch on. So it's number 1, every 3 to 4 hours. Number 2, guys, we want to stabilise blood glucose. So if we're eating the right foods, but we're going too long between meals, what happens is our blood glucose will stable, and then as we start to drop, things will drop, our blood glucose will go down. When we start to get under that baseline, guys, we start to crave foods, start to crave normally our bad foods or our high sugary foods, So when we get that 3:30-itis. Third thing that we want to look at, guys, is what is our goal for that day? How much food are we meant to be getting in for that day? So for example, if you're a guy that's trying to put on size, you're a 100-kilo guy, for example, and you're sticking, just for math's sake, and you're sticking to the 2 grams per kilo of body weight of protein intake, okay, so it's 200 grams of protein. If you break that down into only 2 meals or 3 meals, they're going to be pretty damn big meals. Right? So if we take into this consideration where we want to break down our meals into meals that we can sort of eat, meals that will maintain our blood glucose, and meals that will ensure that we're in an anabolic state, in my opinion, most people should be eating 4, maybe 5 meals a day. So if you can start to space these meals out, make a plan of attack to be able to eat that 4 and maybe a protein shake post-workout, so you hit that 5 meals a day. What we're going to do, guys, is like I said, stop cravings, keep our body building, and it's also going to make sure that we can get in that intake for the day without it being too stressful in the body. So guys, hopefully that helps. You can start to structure your nutrition plan around that. If you'd like this, give us a like, give us a share. If you have any questions at all, throw them in the comments below. Otherwise, guys, keep crushing it. Cheers.